there's one thing that makes every single offer convert, and not a lot of people talk about it. Actually, I have never seen a YouTube video of someone talking about it. And I was inspired to share it by mistake because I was on a consultation call with someone who's sharing with me his offer, telling me like it's not converting, it's not resonating. Two people took it, but the majority of people that I sent to do just ghost me. So what is the problem? And as I looked at his offer document, it was very well written. He followed an amazing template, step by step, plan, process, document, etc. Everything looked good. Everything followed the strategy, the template. But this is the problem. This is the problem. What makes an offer convert isn't the strategy, isn't the template, isn't the benefits, isn't the features. This is a lie. Even the purple book, the $100 million purple book, lied to a certain extent because this is not what makes an offer convert. See, here's what makes an offer convert. Let me move my face around. So when I first started in my journey, I invested in a coach that built offers for a living. This guy is behind some of the most successful offer templates, offers that you see in the world. So coaching offers, finance offers, supplement offers. He is behind some of the most successful offers in the world. And one day I asked him, what makes an offer convert? What makes an offer work, win in any market, even in a competitive niche? And he said something amazing that I will never forget. He said, Arnold, I don't care about your offer. I don't care about how well your offer is or how good of results your offer gets. If your offer is not different from everything out there in the market, it's going to be very hard to sell it. And the thing that makes any offer work is novelty. And this, my friend, is what most people don't talk about when it comes to offers. I'm going to give you a very simple example. I have a client who we started off working together. He was making $2,000 per month approximately. Now he's making $13.5 thousand, which is a big leap. And he's growing from there too. When we started together, he was selling a hypnotherapy offer. And he was telling people that I'm going to help you remove money blocks. I'm going to help you become the best version of yourself. I'm going to help you a lot of great outcomes that a lot of people want through his hypnotherapy offer. And he priced it at $3,000. Cool. Now here's the problem. Whenever he used to present this offer to people, the first thing is that it's too expensive. Interesting. It's too expensive. Why? Why was it too expensive? Because there's someone else who's also in the hypnotherapy space who has an offer for $1,000. There's another person who's in the hypnotherapy space who's offering a session for $100. There's another person who's in the hypnotherapy space who has a certification program of $2,000. So everything in the hypnotherapy space pretty much led to the ideal client to believe that anything above this level of money is very hard to buy or is not even worth it. So when my client, even though his offers were amazing, even though the way he presented it was amazing, even though he has a lot of case studies, it was very hard for him to actually get people to buy it because people's beliefs around hypnotherapy offers specifically was that it was cheap. Or not cheap, relatively cheap, cheaper than what he was trying to present. So all that we did, really all that we did, is that we changed up his offer. We created a new mechanism. We called it the SWB. his mechanism combined neuroscience, hypnotherapy, child psychology, so generally let's call it therapy, and business, combined all of those, together. So when he marketed this mechanism, when he marketed his offer, people stopped comparing it to every single hypno coach that they have ever had. They stopped comparing it to every single life coach that they have ever had. They stopped comparing it to every single person saying the same exact things in the market that they have ever had, because he presented a new angle. He presented an angle that is different from what people are already used to. That's it. That's it. It makes it so much easier for people to buy it, because people now understood that he goes into depth that 99.999% of other offers don't go. People started to understand that his offer is, is different, is better, it's deeper, and it works faster than everyone else in the market, than every competitor. And here's what's cool about it. From that offer, he started creating content. And because his offer was unique, he had a novel mechanism, a new mechanism, a unique angle to his offer. Because he had that kind of superpower or ability, his content stood out from everyone else. So in a world of noise, by him changing this one thing in his offer and reflecting that into his content stood out from all of the noise. And this is how he was able to go from 27 YouTube subscribers to 11,000 YouTube subscribers. He didn't pull a rabbit out of his hat. He just worked on the mechanism of the offer. And I cannot tell you how many offers I worked on during my lifetime as a coach, where by just changing the mechanism, every single thing in the offer changed, every single result changed. I had another client, let me delete this. By the way, I talk a lot about my clients' results because I don't really like to be this person who I did, copy me. I don't like that. I want to show you that things work in multiple different niches. I have another client who is a men's coach. And this guy already had 20,000 YouTube subscribers. And he had 2,000 email subscribers. He already had a lot of people. He already had a lot of leads. But his problem is that those people were not buying. We're not giving him money. So what we worked on together, above all else, we worked on a lot of things, of course, is his mechanism. And all that we did is that we looked at the entire men's market and we realized that most of the men's market is just therapy, fundamentally. And a lot of men are sick of it. And what we did is we distilled his process into a 4-step system that works on, I'm not going to give out kind of the system, everything, but he laid it out very well, that works very methodically, and that made sense. So step number 1 made sense, and it leads to step number 2. Once step number 2 is healed, we move to step number 3. And once step number 3 is done, we move to step number 4. And the people who started reading this offer, they were like, this makes sense. This makes complete, logical, amazing, irrefutable sense. And he went, this client, this specific client that I'm talking about right now, the men's coach, he went from $3,000 a month in his coaching to $16,000 a month in his coaching. approximately 5x, a bit more than 5x, by just doing this one thing. By just doing this one thing. There's so much noise out there that it's sickening in the market. So much noise on offers, templates, follow this, follow that, that it's really like people have forgotten the proper fundamentals of what makes something works. If you want your offer to work, you have to present a novel angle to your offer. I didn't pull that out of my hat. I didn't create that. We have people who have been selling and making money, and businesses who have made billions of dollars who understand this one principle. But because there's so much noise in the market, people started teaching all sorts of random stuff that they forgot the most powerful, fundamental principle of them all. If you want your offer to convert, present people novelty. Don't try to resell them the same thing that they are already sick of. If people are sick of red cars and you try to push and shove a red car down their throat, they're not gonna buy it. But if you bring them a blue car, even though it's still a car, they're like, okay, a blue car. It's different than what I'm sick of. I'm gonna buy it. Really, it's that simple. Really is that simple. I wish that it would be more complicated than that. We've used this principle to transform coaching businesses from stuck, from struggling, from hitting income blocks to just soaring through 5x, 4x immediately without changing anything about their content, their ads, their positioning, nothing. Just this one thing. So please, use it. And if you want me to build your own mechanism and rebuild your offer and restructure your business based on this mechanism so you could literally 3, 4, 5, 6x your coaching business, there's a link down below. Book a call with me. We'll sit down. We'll talk. Bye-bye.